Let's get started with the top 10 locations to land in Fortnite Tilted Towers. So the last one actually, number 10 is this tower, the clock tower right here. It's so hectic. There's 4 people here. If you have the problem where you cannot pull out your gun like I do, then you probably don't want to land here, because look at this. Right here I get grenaded. Who wants to get grenaded? Immediately off the bat, that's what's going to happen. You're going to take a lot of damage going there as well. At number 9, I'm sorry for being a little bit late on this one, but that first one was pretty quick. Number 9 is the main building. I hate coming here. There's traps, endless traps here. If you want to come and kill someone, listen for those traps and look out for them. Be crouching, look up at the wall, look at the floor before you go inside any sort of room or up any stairs. Look at the floor and ground for my sanity, please. There are endless traps here. The loot is decent. I don't know how many chests spawn here or how many chest locations there are. I think there's about 3 or 4. If I had to guess, usually 1 or 2 will spawn. There's one behind this building or behind this wall. So I would say if you want to land here, it's pretty annoying to deal with all the traps. That's probably why it's at the number 1 spot. And honestly, landing right in the center is never the best option if you're going to play Fortnite. Land at one of the corner buildings. I think it's always going to end up better for you. So, at our number 8 spot, we actually have a corner building. I don't really know what to call this one, but it's right next to the clock tower. I put it at number 8 because it pissed me the fuck off. I couldn't pull out my gun and get this easy ass kill, but honestly, you'll find people at the clock tower. They are easy kills if you can get a gun in here and then go to the clock tower, kill them, and hey, you got some pretty good loot for yourself. So this guy runs up, pump him to the head, get his loot. This one doesn't have like a ton of chests in here. I'm pretty sure at most it can spawn 2. That's why I had to put this one at the number 8 spot. 2 chests just isn't cutting it for me. You can get some decent loot, and I heard someone, that's why I'm jumping like a maniac. And even on like the beds, there is always loot that can spawn, but it just seems it doesn't seem to spawn frequently enough for me to really put it any higher than the spot I put it at. And this guy, fuck this guy, man. God, he almost killed me there, but I ended up getting 2 shield potions from this man. So I'm assuming he got better loot than I did, and I ended up killing him. Instead of, drinking these shields, he decided, you know what, I don't need them. I'm gonna kill whoever walks in this door with my AR, regardless of if he has a shotgun or whatever. Then there's also this bottom spot. So I guess this can spawn probably 3 chests at most. Sometimes there's one at that bottom spot. And I honestly don't know if I even added this next part in here, but it's really atrocious. I hope I cut it out. It looks like, I'm going to show you my shame. Just horrible, ugly plays here, and I end up dying. So at our number 7 spot, so you see those buildings on the right? I call those the Outbuildings, but we'll get into those eventually. I would have to put this at the number 7 spot because I just think there are so many other buildings you can land at, but it is a possible option for you. You have this little room right below where you can definitely get a gun. I would say 90% of the time. There's a couple chests in here, and there are pallets, so definitely go hit those pallets for that extra wood. I think there's about 3 or 4, so definitely do that if you want to prepare yourself for later game. That's why I had to put this one at the number 7 spot, and I can't believe, I honestly cannot believe I found 2 campfires. But I remember this guy landed here early game, and there's always people camping here trying to catch people off guard running across the street. So you know what, I've dealt with those people enough. I had to go finish his life, go end it. So yeah, 2 campfires here. I rarely see that. They spawned on the same exact floor directly across from each other. I pick them both up, and I'm gonna have some fun camping later. Okay, so for our number, oh, and there's also a chest that can spawn behind those walls, those gray walls. Our number 6 spot, I would have to put it at this gas station right in between everything. It's a nice building to go to right off the start. I think there are 2 chests that can spawn, maybe 3 in total that can spawn here. It's a great spot to get looted at in the beginning and then go off and try to kill people. If you are more of a passive player, I'm saying you could come here, get the loot, go to the Outbuildings, get that loot from killing those players. If no one went there, then great for you. And then get the fuck out of Tilted Towers. You don't need to stay in Tilted Towers until you killed every person. That's just a tip from me. That's what I personally feel like, even though I stay most of the time until everyone's dead. If I'm landing at Tilted Towers, of course. So at our number 5 spot, I really don't know why this is so high up on the list, but I had to put it here. It's a really good building for loot. It's definitely way better than that that middle main building. I can't believe that one got number 9, but I mean, the clock tower is just awful. It's awful. But I would say this is a pretty good building to go to, get looted up, and you're probably gonna have to kill maybe 1 to 2 people here. Look out for traps again. That's one annoying aspect to this building, but I don't know, there's something about it that I just love so much, and I actually get a purple tack there, which was pretty nice. I love the spiral staircase and the fights on it. I have endless fights, but there's so many rooms in here that you can get so much loot from. It seems like every door I open, there's just loot, loot, loot. And I decided to get the double executioner going because, you know, that's probably one of my favorite combinations right now. And there's endless chests here. You just gotta find them. You know, just listen around, break through shit, and try to find them because there are a ton of chest locations here that I didn't really know how to even begin showing you them all. So I break through that yellow tape, and then there's usually a chest here. I think there's one above me as well, which I will get to, and then there's one directly behind me and a small pallet there, but you know, it's always good for that wood. Always good for the wood. Always down for some wood. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm done speaking. So there's one chest, and then I think there's one directly in front of me, but it's above me. I don't know exactly how I get there, but I'm just figuring out how to fucking place my guns. Come on, get the guns going. Yeah, wow. This is riveting, guys. Riveting gameplay here. Thank you, myself. Oh, I actually didn't show you the last chest location, but you guys gotta find it yourself. I told you where it was. So, you know, this number 4 spot, it's a corner building. You know, again, I like the corner buildings for getting looted up and then moving into the center. You can definitely get some easy kills if you are on the outside looking in rather than on the inside looking out. And I end up getting a scar on the building, and I'm just in love. I'm in love with this game right now just because of that scar. You know, if I wouldn't have gotten that, I probably wouldn't even be making this video right now. But this one, it can spawn 3 chests. I would say on average, it spawns 2 chests from every time I've came here, which, I mean, I do come here quite often if I'm landing tilted. But honestly, the number 1 spot is the spot I have to land at every single time. I know it's becoming a lot more popular. It wasn't as popular in the beginning, but it's definitely growing on people. So at our number 3 spot, I had to put this in for, you know, the more typical casual beginner players, the newbier players. If you want to go gas station, go for it, guys. There probably won't be anyone here with you, and there are 3 possible chest spots in here. This time I get 2, which, you know, I'm ecstatic for. 2 chest spots at this like weird location that barely anyone goes to, the gas station. So make sure you go to the corner of the map, find the gas station, and come here as often as you can. There's not going to be much going on down here. You'll get looted up, and then once you're looted up, once got that shield going, get 1 pallet for yourself, you know, get that building material going. You're going to be looking great. So at this number 2 spot, it's the building right next to the clock tower. It's such a good building. I really don't think many people land here for some reason. They're more focused on the bigger buildings or the really outskirt buildings like on either of the corners, but I end up getting full shield right at the start, and I kind of have to camp to kill this guy, but I think it's the best play because I noticed he has I thought at this point he had a shotgun, so I'm not going to push him with my 3-round burst. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm just sitting here waiting for him to make his move. I break through the ground right here, thinking he's going to run right there so I can get some easy shots in. But I'm just going to sit it out, wait, and I see him right at that door, and I get a lucky 1 burst with the 3-round burst. Just insane. I would be pissed if I was him. He actually did have a shotgun, so I think that was the best play there. In total, I'm pretty sure there are 4 chest spawns here. I may be mistaken, guys. I don't know every single amount of chests that spawn in each building in Tilted, but there are definitely some chest spawns here, and I don't think I get very lucky with the chest spawns. I show you right here that there's a chest right in there, and then there's one directly across if I was to walk straight through the staircase. If you break through that wall right there, you should get another chest for the most part. But my number 1 spot, it has to be the Outbuildings. The Outbuildings can spawn up to 4 chests, which seems insane. You're definitely going to have some competition going here, but you know, get the blood pumping, get the kills going right at the beginning. And that's what happens here. I think there's 3 other people landing here, so if you like some hectic gameplay at the start, you wouldn't think it would happen at these Outbuildings, but trust me, there's always people landing here, and I would be surprised if you had no one landing here. I am just spraying for my life. I heard that guy, I'm pretty sure, plays the chest or someone else, but these buildings are just so fun to go to. There's always some competition, and get ready to get those kills going because trust me, people will be here. What do you guys think? What are your favorite spots to land inside Tilted? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a spot that you just despise? What is your number 10 and number 1? Those are the ones I'm most interested in hearing. So I will leave a comment asking you guys for your opinions, but please tell me them in the comments section. I really hope you do enjoy these Fortnite videos, and I hope they are fun for you and a little bit informational. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.